Okay, well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues from the Conservative group and officers, and also members of the press. As you will all know, that I've just come back from 1 week's honeymoon, and that since I came back on Sunday evening, the local press have absolutely lambasted me in certain areas. I feel that at this moment in time there is also political attempts from members to also undermine my authority, the administration, from opposition members in particular, and that from our colleague from the Cllr advertiser feels that I've got a case to answer to for the general public. So we are here this evening to put the record straight. The first issue I'd like to deal with is that I understand from yourthurrock.com that I'm to be asked to resign from the Conservative Central Office. I understand that David Cameron has been asked, his name's been specifically mentioned. All I can say is I sincerely hope that the facts that Mr. Casey has received from a so-called inside source have got the facts right, because we have been in touch with Caroline Spellman's office and also David Cameron's office, and neither departments have any knowledge of that request for me to resign. Also from the opposition leaders that John Kent would like me to resign for the council performance of the Audit Commission, where we are still rated as a 2-star authority and it's not improving adequately. Well, I will say this. 5 years ago, Thurrock Council was rated by the Audit Commission as weak. It had massive overspends in its budgets, schools were closing, services were failing, so I really feel that I should be asking the current leadership of the Labour group to also resign, because it's the same old faces. We are quite successful. We're not happy that Thurrock Council is a 2-star authority still. We would like it to become a 4-star authority. And there are processes in place at this moment in time to get us to a 4-star authority. We have the Improvement Board with specialised government officers that are coming down, giving us revenues to ensure that we have got highly professional staff that are going to ensure that we are going to become a 4-star authority. Most of our services are all succeeding. Unfortunately, we are aware there are areas in the benefits area, for example, that are not making them up. We're also aware that the auditing of the accounts last year, for example, were not satisfactorily addressed. However, as I've currently stated, there are processes in place to rectify this, and we have assurances that this will not happen again. Now, for my own... Sorry, John.
Sorry.
Okay. Now, for my decision to resign, I thought about it. I thought long and hard about it the weekend. Why should I be hounded out by the political opposition, by the press, that would obviously have preference with siding with the opposition? I have no such intentions to do so, and I will be challenging the opposition at next Wednesday's full council meeting and defending my case. Why I should. This afternoon I've taken at least 20 phone calls from general members of the public that have read yourthurrock.com's statement this afternoon, where I was suspected of resigning. Well-wishers pleading with me not to resign. There's evidence of the Conservative group that have come out here tonight to support me that don't want me to resign. The independent leadership don't want me to resign. And I also know that there are many officers in this council that do not want me to resign. I got married on the 28th of February. I've got a wonderful wife who's been very loyal to me and very supportive to me since I became into politics. We've grown together. I've got two beautiful daughters that I think the world of. I don't see enough of my daughters, if the truth be known, because I'm over here every day of the week till late of an evening, and I only see them at the weekend. But the reason why I'm going to stay in post until I am forced out is that I care about Thurrock. I am an average man on the street. I'm not an actor, I'm not a professional such as a chief executive, just an average man on the street, where I got into politics because I care about people and I care about representing people and also the borough, those that are less fortunate than I am. And I can tell you now that since I've been in post as leader, I've helped hundreds upon hundreds of individuals, making their lives more easier, more comfortable. Only when I come back this afternoon, I've got 4 letters of compliments where residents from Chadwell, Ockenden, only last week wrote to me to say that they thank me for my time and efforts. But we must also forget we have officers here that actually want to back my administration, and it's only through the hard work and effort through most of the officers in this council that we can actually make these achievements. There are thousands of officers that work for Thurrock Council that do a very, very good day's work for the borough on behalf of the residents, making this borough a better place to live. As for the opposition that have been lambasting this administration, saying it's failing, it's second class, they are a disgrace to this borough and to the residents, who all they want to do is undermine this administration, because they are more than well aware if a general election was called, then both the MPs of Thurrock and South Basildon and East Thurrock seats would be under threat. That is not my problem. My problem is ensuring that the people of Thurrock are represented. I'm going to end there, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you